Hello, Farmer Terry here again. Just finishing up with my peppers, still working with peppers. Merry Christmas, it's Christmas time already, December 19th. And these are still the peppers from the garden that I harvested before our last freeze. These have all been dehydrated, they're dried out, and these are my Sugar Rush peppers, and I don't think they dehydrated very well, so this is my first time dehydrating those. And these are the last peppers that I need to de-seed. So I just wanted to show you how you remove the seeds and save your seeds for your peppers. And so these are the peppers that I have not been able to identify yet. These were donated to the community garden through Baker Creek Seeds, and so I want to make sure I save these seeds, and they're starting to go bad soon, so they're whistling up and getting really dried up. I don't know if you can see that or not, so I need to go ahead and really try and get these done, something done with them. So these are peppers that I've already dried the seeds, and I've dried or frozen the peppers. These are the Trinidad Scorpions. These are the Peach Sugar Rush, and so basically I've taken the seeds out of the peppers and I'm saving the seeds. These are some of the peppers as well. I've done a lot of different things with the peppers. If you caught my old videos, here are some that have been dehydrated. These are Carolina Reapers as well, so these have been just dried, and so I can use those anytime. But I decided to really freeze the peppers, so I think this is a really nice way of preserving your peppers for the rest of the year, because I can pull these out and I can do a lot more with these in this state than I could if I dried them. So these turned out really well, and they've been in the freezer for a while, and as you can see, they're just as pretty as they were when I put them in. So to remove the seeds, you want to take them out and dry them, and then once you have them dried, you basically want to put these into something like this to save your seeds, and you want to go ahead and write on here what they are. So I'm going to write on this one Peach Sugar Rush, and I'm going to also put on here where I grew them, the garden I grew them in, and the year that I grew them. Please excuse my phone in the background, I should have removed that. And so once I write on here what they are and the year, just gonna basically take, and these are just basic envelopes that you would get from, I think I got these from Staples, one of those, you know, stores like Staples or not Home Depot, you know the store. Anyway, I don't need to say the name anyway and give out advertising. So you basically just want to put your seeds in there, lick it, close it up, and you have your seeds. You know what you've saved for the next year and where it came from. You only want to save seeds from trusted sources where you know these seeds are heirloom seeds and you know where you got them from. And I know these came from Baker Creek, so I know these are great seeds. So my seeds are ready to go, and when I want to plant these next year, here they go. So let me just show you quickly how I extract the seeds. I just take my pepper here, and I'm wearing a glove because this is the hand I'm going to be touching a lot of it with. And I'm going to start with this pepper because this one is looking a little squishy. And you don't want to use seeds for sowing next year or whenever from seeds that have mildewed or molded or look really bad. So I always have to check these. So I'm going to take my knife and open this up and look in here. And when I look in here, I can already tell that I'm not going to save these seeds simply because it's mildewed and molded inside. I left them out too long. So I'm going to throw this away. I'm not going to use this at all. And so I'm going to look over here and hope that some of these other ones are still in good shape. So I'm going to try another one here. And basically I just cut into the wall of it like that, like so, and try and expose the seeds. Oops. And if you look here, you can see there is the seed pod. And so since I'm going to use this pepper as well as the seeds, I'm trying to do as little damage as I can to my pepper. I'm removing my stem, and there's my seed pod in there. Let me see how to get that out. And so I'm going to remove that just by taking that whole seed pod out, and I'm going to try and get all the seeds out of here. Some seeds are going to be near the top, near the stem, and some are going to be distributed throughout the whole pepper. Let me see if you can see. Okay, so I really try and get all of my seeds out. So I'm going to dump as many of those out because every seed is a new plant. So when you look at how many seeds you get when you purchase seeds, a lot of times when I buy seeds, especially hot peppers and rare peppers, I may only get 10 seeds, and I'm paying somewhere upwards of $3 to $4. So if you look at how many seeds I got out of here, let me turn this one over. It's full of seeds. That's quite a few. So from one pepper, this is more seeds than I got when I originally bought it. So seed saving is important, and I'll just keep doing this. And what am I going to do with this? I'm actually going to save this and use this, and I can freeze it, use it in a dish, or I can dehydrate it. In this case, I think I'm going to freeze these as well. And so I'll just continue to do the same thing. And you want to really try and keep your seeds separate. If you see these here, these are two different seeds. These are the chocolate habaneros, and these are the Carolina Reapers here. And they're so close together, I can easily get these mixed up. And you think you're growing one thing and you're growing another one. So you really should not do what I'm doing right now, which is getting your seeds close together and end up getting them mixed up. You really want to do one batch and move them and then do the other, you know, because you'll think you're growing something all summer, then you won't have it. So here's another one of these beautiful peppers. Like I said, I'm not sure what it is. I have to look up the name of it, and I know I probably should have done that by now, but I haven't, to see exactly what it is. But they're pretty, they're different, very unique, but they're also very hot. And so I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Just going to take the pepper, and I'm going to go straight down the side here. And I'm going to try and do this one a little turned around so you can see it. And I should have on 2 gloves here, but I'm using this hand more, hopefully, and expose my seeds. There it is again. See, the seeds are exposed here. And if you're really good, you can grab this whole membrane out at one time. I'm not able to do that, but there are your seeds in there. So I'm just going to make sure I get all of my seeds out. I'm going to pull this membrane out, which has the seeds attached, and they're still in pretty good shape. And you want to save seeds from your best plants, not your worst plants. Your healthy, beautiful plant will give you healthy, beautiful plants from the seeds they produce in the future, okay? And that's all you have to do to save seeds. Now, seed saving from peppers is pretty easy. If you were saving seeds from tomatoes, you would have an additional step to do. So you just want to read up a little bit. Like, for instance, tomato seeds, they have to be put in like water to get the coating off of them, and let that sit overnight, you know. So certain seeds you have to do a little bit more too. Pepper seeds are really easy to save. So I hope you've learned a little bit about saving seeds from peppers today. Thank you.